All right. I wanted to come on today. I had planned to come on today in any regard, but I plan to come on today on the gratefulness journey every day. Make sure on the gratefulness journey every day. And thank you for joining. Those of you that are joining on LinkedIn Live and on Facebook, YouTube events, Twitch TV. I fully plan to come on today to just share. Thank you, Lester Hugh. I hope I pronounced your last name right. I can't remember how to pronounce it. It's been a little bit. And I hope you will click share and tag some folks to just be in the discussion briefly with us. This is a gratefulness journey everyday moment. But I also wanted to say thank you to those that supported She's Cooking Something yesterday. I'm just going to tag some people in this. I hope that you will click share and tag some folks in it as well. Drop in the comments where you are. If you're in Detroit area, drop in the comments. I'm on the Northwest side. I'm on the East side, wherever you are. I just want to thank everybody. And I'm feeling very grateful for the opportunity to lead a wonderful community, Facebook community. And to those of you on LinkedIn, we also invited you as well to join us at She's Cooking Something yesterday. I hope I spent some time thinking on it, meditating on it this morning. And I hope that it doesn't become too emotional for me because I think part of, being thankful and grateful, what wells up inside you is this amazing wonderment at all of the people in your community that God has placed there to help propel you and challenge you and push you and correct you to become all that He's designed for you to be. So I don't think it is just Him, His hand reaching down from heaven, if you will think of it that way, but His hand reaching down from heaven through people to help you become all that you're supposed to be. And so seeing one leg of our vision come to pass felt phenomenal. And so I'm so grateful for that. I'm going to tag a few people because I just want them to know, in today's gratefulness moment, that they are a big part of this gratefulness moment today. And I'm just tagging them so that maybe even later they may watch this broadcast. So take a moment as I'm tagging them to tag some of your friends just to hear this broadcast. And maybe some people, again, will listen to it later. But I just, wanted to do this. And I appreciate, I really do appreciate all of those that helped to make it a success. And people are still sharing from the experience how they were encouraged and uplifted and blessed. It was a great Friday night. So I'm going to share that in just a moment. So as I'm sharing, I hope that you will share, just sharing with a few folks who were certainly a part of making the event great. Okay, it's not letting me tag. Let me try this way. Just want to tag some folks. There we go. All right, I'm just tagging. Thank you for your patience. As I tag these people in this, I just want them to know how much I appreciate all that they have done. Okay. All right. I know it's a little bit of silence, but I'm typing and thinking. Just wanted to thank them all. And let's see. Do that. I didn't. Oh, man. Okay. Thank you so much. Just a few more. All right. No scriptures particularly, Lester. This is really just a gratefulness moment. It was Bilal. Thank you. And thank Reba. And I need to get some information for her to get the cash prize. She was our cash prize winner. It's a small cash prize, but she was our door prize winner. So I do definitely I need to connect with her. Let me see. I need to just, I'm trying to tag everybody I can think to tag who are on my thankfulness list. I'd hate to miss somebody and tag them later. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. And so, like I said, I'm feeling the emotions around gratefulness, but also the emotion around, and it's still gratefulness, but the emotional around the passing of what I consider one of my vocal idols. Please allow purchase her a shirt. Purchase her. We have hoodies. We got t-shirt dresses, and you should do a t-shirt dress with your wife. Come on, somebody. Come on, t-shirt dress. We also have hoodies, sweatshirts since we're going into the winter. So go there and shop. Brenda Craig, thanks for coming. I hope that you will purchase access to that. She's cooking something. I feel the weight of the emotion of the passing of what I consider one of my vocal idols, Bishop Rance Allen. I never had the pleasure to work with him. I have had a handful of conversations with him one-on-one, not an appointment, but just kind of as being in the same engagement or being at the same place or backstage or whatever. I've had the chance to sing at his church. But before being bishop and all of that, just regarding him as a great singer, with my falsetto, some of my falsetto goals are a blend of him and Karen Clark Sheard and Marvin Gaye, who was a big influence on my thought on falsetto voice and the higher register. He is one of, the two males, well, one of three, but really one in gospel primarily, whose falsetto and his use of his gift has always mesmerized me. And so he made his transition. I had heard some time ago that he had some health challenges, but I really didn't think much of it, to be honest. I feel kind of bad. I didn't think much of it because he's a person that you just think will always be around. You have anybody around your existence who you think, oh, this person will always be around? Kind of like Sean Connery, who passed away as well. So I feel the emotion of that because I feel a great responsibility if I say that someone is my vocal, I don't want to use the word idol because people misunderstand that. So one of my vocal legends, to carry forward what I feel has been imparted to me. I think of him highly in that regard, as I do of the late Reverend Milton Brunson, who was one of my choir master goals, right? He had a presence, and I had the chance to meet him before he passed and sing at his church. And him sitting in the pulpit while I was singing was one of the greatest feelings in my life. So I kind of equate it to this. And so if I get emotional, it's because that is propelling the overwhelming sense of emotion I already have. So I don't want you to think, what's wrong? If you see tears streaming down, it will be a combination of those things. So I'm going to do my best not to make it about me. I am so thankful. She's cooking something, went very well. Uh, Fellas, ladies who didn't attend, you can still purchase access to it. It is access purchase only, which means you have to pay the $9.99 to purchase it. It was our first online event. We did experience some technical difficulties, but I'm proud of the work that happened. And it is a part of the vision that I have for Love and Stuff, of many things. And even though COVID to some degree made us pivot, we were still able to do some of the things that we had desired to do. We want to do a love tour around the world. And my goal in doing that is to elevate voices in our community. Now, I'll be honest, and people have asked me, I have 74% women in the Love and Stuff community. I applaud the 24% of brothers, but I wanted to do something for the women because I have such a large contingent of women, and I don't want that to be lost on anybody that's on the Love and Stuff team. Yes, we are having an event that our senior associate producer, J. Gerald Harvey IV, is going to help to lead, as well as Darren Williams. Both are staples in our community. And so you're going to hear from them along with some other brothers in what we call men's space. It's taking us a little bit more time because brothers getting with other brothers that they're unfamiliar with, it takes some work in that relationship building and building that part of what we take on tour. But our love tour is going to have men's voices, women's voices, millennial voices, senior voices, all around upping our love game in this beloved community that you have heard that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. talked about. I believe we can achieve a beloved community, but we've got to work at our love relationships with God, with ourselves, and with our neighbors. And that's our platform, more love in the world. Bilal, I have fallen in love with your wife. So if we run off together, just shoot me. I'm anyone who knows me know I'm big on marriage, and no, I'm not married yet. I'm gonna put the yet in there, but I honor other people's marriage. So I'm just joking, saying I would run off with her because I know you would shoot me for real. But Reba is that woman. I love her. She's the real deal. I know why you love her. I'm teasing you when I say this. I'm not sure why she loves you so much. No, but you all are a great couple. And I love the way she is coming to the Love and Stuff community, be a voice and stand up and support us. I couldn't ask for better supporters. Everybody in the Love and Stuff community has been awesome, but Reba is a standout supporter. And we'll have to talk more about how we elevate her voice and yours in our community more, because that's what I'm really about. It's not just about my voice. It's about elevating voices on love. I think if we work at this love consideration, and I say we, I've got work to do on my love with God, on my love of self, on my love of my community. So I'm in no wise professing to be a guru in any of those areas, but I think it's very important that we raise the voice of love in this day and time. And so that's what our Love and Stuff tour is about. So we took a bit of our Love and Stuff tour, some of our angel voices, people who I trust and believe in this community, many of them who have been with me from day one or day zero, because some of them have predated Love and Stuff in my life, and who have taken our message and undergirded it in their work. And so I wanted to raise their voices. And as I told them last night, I want to raise it around the world. And so I want to say a great thank you to them. And I'm just going to share my screen because I want you to know the folks that are a part, because you get to see me up front. But you really need to see and know that there is a team behind this who I want to thank publicly. And at least one of them will probably quit the team because I'm showing his picture. But I'm going to take this great risk of showing his picture because it's important to me that you all see um, what I'm saying. And so I'm sharing the screen, and once I see that it's popped up visually, I will just share a little bit more. And while I'm doing that, I want to remind you again that you can uh, gain access to this access only event that happened last night. It's still $9.99 for you. You can gain access to this event. And I'm just waiting for the screen to populate so that I can see it on my shared screen. I hope our shared screen is working. I don't see it yet. Okay, I think it's popping up. There we go. So I mentioned this is Bishop Rance Allen, and he is one of my vocal heroes. He passed away today, and I just wanted to share that in case the rest of the presentation for me gets emotional. It's a gratefulness journey, everyday moment. And so I'm going to pause it as I get to the different pictures. And so you got to see last night Valencia Etner, who we call Mama V in this community. She was fantastic. And one of the standout moments, she talks in the Love and Stuff. She's cooking something that we produced last night about a roux. And that's all I'm going to tell you. You have to purchase access. If you missed it, she talked about a roux of peace and gave some ingredients for both the roux and peace. And you don't want to miss that. You should gain access. I've been knowing Valencia Etner most of my life. She is a lifelong, well, she was a friend to my brother who passed away in 2005. They were lifelong friends. And so she is an older sister who kind of was a mama figure in the music. My parents were older and they weren't in music, but I could go places where my brother Stephan and where Valencia could go. Though I was younger than them, if they promised to keep a watchful eye. And Valencia kept a watchful eye and kept it real. And I've had that relationship with her forever. And I wanted to thank her. She was phenomenal last night. Rashida the Glam Dr. LaShawn. Rashida the Glam Dr. LaShawn does all that she can. Anytime I've called on her to ask her, and she's incredibly busy with her makeup business. She's an award-winning makeup artist. I didn't have her initially in this role as a featured artist. When we go on the road on tour, our plan is to be a partner to the Glam Doctor company. I know Rashida may not be able to travel to every city, though if she did, that would be great. She might have to assign another makeup artist. She's been a makeup artist to the stars. She's done all kind of stuff. And so Rashida willingly stood in the gap because we had a fourth angel who was unable to be with us. And she stood in the gap to take that spot. She did a beautiful makeup tutorial. She has high standards of excellence, but she did an excellent job. And we gave away 2 of her Soft Kisses lip gloss or stick. I'm not sure, ladies, you will know, as prizes. So you can follow her at theglamdoctor.com or on Facebook or Instagram, all of those places. Thank you, Rashida. I'm so grateful to have her in my life. And then I see Yashika just joined. Hey, love. She was phenomenal last night. And we have known each other the better of 35 years. As she said last night, we're old, but she don't look 30 like we known each other 35 years. So she made that up. She looks the same since we were teenagers. And I love her so much. She persevered through great challenge yesterday to be with us all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. And she is an excellent chef. She is my master chef. She did not win the season 8, but it is her season of winning. And she talked about loving again and the joy that emanates from this great soul. You should purchase. Access is still available, but you're going to hear more in our community from Yashika. And I wanted to thank her again for being there. I love you so much. And I'm just so proud to be connected to you. And send me some fried chicken. Send me the other great dish you made last night. I'm not going to even tell y'all what she made because you have to purchase access so that you can see it. But she does something live She also did something recorded for us because there were some scheduling challenges, and we will release that on another opportunity so that you can purchase access only to see that recording, and then maybe she can teach you something else. She taught me how to make banana bread French toast. I'm still raving about it because I love banana bread and I love French toast, and putting those together in a way that is not too sweet. You don't know the value that that brought to my mornings, especially if I'm going to have morning guests. And so I have to work out some way to do a breakfast morning video with Yashika so that you can make banana bread French toast. Help me through it. I mean, I make it, but have my coach there while I'm making it because it's phenomenal. And put that together with her love for people, her love for God, and her love for her new love. You don't want to miss access to Yashika. It's worth whatever Yashika will, whatever the price will be. It's worth it to have Yashika. It is such a great dish, Yashika. I'm telling you, I don't cook. My niece Autumn, who's like my daughter, will tell you I don't cook enough. She's always calling me. Now she's 22. I taught her how to cook everything I know how to cook that my mom and my dad taught me how to cook. But one of the reasons I don't cook as much is because they're not here and it's not as fun for me. But your love for cooking makes me want to cook. It's like Rance Allen. His love, you feel his voice when he's singing, bless his memory, and it makes you want to sing. And that's what he did for my falsetto and all of those things that I stole from him that I will make sure lives on in me now that he has made his transition. Yes. Your sisterhood is enriching to me. You make me feel, oh, both of you are here. I should just pull y'all in. I'm just doing a thank you. I wanted to thank the people that they see Tabitha, but I also had to thank people behind the scenes. And Tabitha is both in front of the scenes and behind the scenes. And Yashika, she did a breakfast, a cooking series with the city of Detroit where I work. And it was phenomenal. I'm thinking of ways I can bring her back, but we got to make sure we can, take care of her. So I got to work on budget. But they're both behind the scenes, but really Tabitha's really one of the people that has just been encouragement, talking behind the scenes, supporting event after event. And I love you both for that. And thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. She is everything. You hear me? Yeah, I felt all of him. Autumn has come in while I was talking. Oh, I went too fast. Wait a minute. I didn't skip past. Wait, there we go. Let's stop right here. This woman of God, Lady Dorcas, showed out last night. Just showed out. You have to watch it. I will not tell you more about it except to say, check your knives. But you can purchase access still today. You can get the access. She has been a champion for Love and Stuff. Like I said, she's been a pep talker behind the scenes. And I shared off camera. I think I shared on camera, but Tabitha's mom passed away about 3 months ago. And, we had a little bit of a candid conversation. And what I will share from that conversation is that 3 months is about the time that people expect you to go back to normalcy. And so you don't get as many calls and as many, watchful eyes and all of the stuff that you might get as you're in the transition. And so you get to sit some in the reality that your mom is gone. And it's about that 3 months time for Tabitha. And she served in excellence. All of them did, but that would be tough. It's tough for me. And my mom has been gone since 2014. And Valencia said her mom's been gone 19 years. It's tough. And she did it with such poise and grace. And I know the Spirit of God carried her through, but she is such a phenomenal person. And I'm grateful that you're standing with us. I'm telling you, as I envision it, as I told you, when Tabitha speaks, people listen and women listen. And that's the vision that came to me, that you were speaking and people stopped what they were doing and looked around. And that's I have this photo graphic, maybe forethinking of things that I see. And that's the way I see it. I see that when you speak, people listen. And I'm grateful to stand with you. I'm so grateful. She showed all the way out. You hear me, Yashika? You showed all the way out too. I'm not going to give away because I want people to purchase the access, but you cooked in front of us and you showed all the way out and ate in front of us. And Tab will tell you, because I eat peach cobbler and she's like, I'm going to get with you about eating peach cobbler in front of us, teasing us. Well, Yashika got us good last night. And I'm just, I'm going to go and try to cook it. I may have to call you and say, now what do I do again? But it was fantastic. Both of you showed out. You showed out. Every person is a gift. It's my purpose to unwrap every person I encounter. We're there. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you, there were some brothers you unwrapped who just happened to come in there, and they inbox and say, "Who is she? Who is this beautiful woman?" I said, "Oh my, love of some kind is happening." My. Okay, so I'm stopping here because those are the faces you see, right? You saw those faces. They were out front last night. And you're going to continue to see those faces because I'm envisioning again that we're going to have the platform of the world as it relates to women's voices, men's voices, mama voices, daughter voices, son voices, seniors voices, millennial voices, all talking about love, upping your love game. But here is a face that you don't often get to see on Love and Stuff, but she has been behind the scenes from the beginning. Her name is Essie Colbert, and she has just recently relocated back to Alabama. So she is again my virtual assistant. So for a lot of the events and things that I do, if it to any degree gets coordinated well or organized, she helps me to do that. She helps to do everything that I do. And she would be happy for her face not to be shown and to just be behind the scenes. And she always asked me after an event, how did it go for you? Are you happy with it? Did I serve you well? And she always just say, hey, because I can be temperamental, believe it or not. She always says, well, yeah, that didn't happen or this didn't happen, but we're here now. Marcus, how can we move it forward? What do you want me to do differently? What can I do? I love that about her. She remains peaceful with me, even when I'm stormy. And even when I have all of these ideas and I want to do them tomorrow. And she said, well, we probably can't do all of those tomorrow, but we can do this tomorrow. Or let's try this. And I cannot tell you how much I value Essie Colbert. She helps me to win every time. And in spite of me, she works to help me achieve the things that I want to see. We had technical challenges last night. She maintained her peace through it, helped me to keep some calm through it. I said some calm because sometimes I'm working at it, but she helps to keep me grounded and keeping us moving forward. And I love it. And I'm so grateful and thankful for her. Autumn says, yes, we love peach cobbler. We do. Brothers, just be sharp, shine, honest, authentic, ready, perfected. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to tell them brothers that because it's one brother. Yes. Essie's the Midas touch. Phenomenal job and poised. That's it. I'm telling you. Essie, if you watch this, I'm so thankful for you. And I'm looking forward to the next production. And I won't promise that. I'm going to do my best to do the best I can do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm about to be in trouble for this one. John Washington Jr. would never let you see his picture. And so he is probably quitting the team if he's watching this right now or inboxing me mad as Hades. He does not want to be seen. He's not wanted. He's not on the FBI list. He is a really, 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 did I say really, shy guy. Shy guy as it relates to being in front of the camera. He is many of the video moments that you see or video commercials, video tech that you see. He is the guy. He is the guy. And if he isn't doing it, I'm doing it in the spirit of his instruction. He has an eye for photography and videography. He has done some phenomenal pieces for us in the Love and Stuff community. And so when you see video content, a lot of it is inspired or edited or directed by John Washington Jr. And I cannot repay him. I cannot pay him. And most times he won't even let me. One of the things I love about John, as Essie, I can say, I want to do this yesterday. I want to do this today. I want to do this tomorrow. And he'll say, okay, here's what I can do. Here's what I can't do. Here's what I don't know how to do, but I'm going to find out how to do it for you because I believe in you and I believe in Love and Stuff. And I want to just thank you, John Washington. And that little funny thing happened in my voice right there because God doesn't have to gift you with people that will just help you. But he's gifted me with Essie and John, and they help me to feel like I can do anything that's in my head. I can get it out of my head and into content. And a lot of times when it gets out of my head into content, it's because of these two. And so I am so thankful. And John, please don't quit the team because I showed your picture. He would not want me to show his picture. He would be upset. He would be so upset. But please don't quit. Please don't quit. He is single. Please don't quit. Please don't quit. But he does not want his picture out there. But I just had to show you the people behind the scenes because I get to be in front of the scenes. And I will agree with you. I've been blessed with great genes from Herbert and Princess Holmes. And it might go well on the screen. But what really goes well is what's behind the scenes. And Essie and John are integral parts of what goes on behind the scenes. Yes, stay with us, John. Oh, Sandra's joined the room. Fantastic. God places the best people in our lives, the people we need. Yes, Autumn, he does, honey. Yeah. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, baby. You are so right. The favor of God showers gifted people into your vision. Stay with us, John. Stay with us. Stay with us. And I chose this picture with this quote because I think it says John. He says, I'm often asked the question, what do I do for a living? My reply, I chase dreams. And John has chased my dreams and helped to make them come true. And I'm going to move on because it's welling up in me. Because, I was saying to John, I appreciate you. And he was like, I'm here. And he has been there for whatever the project has been. So those great video pieces are John. And those okay video pieces are me trying to mirror what John has shown me. Okay, I got that one. No tears. See there, I'm doing okay. Christina Smith was Powerful Money Tools, LLC, was one of our title sponsors last night. I apologize. I misquoted. The gift certificate was not $119. It's $199 that Ingrid Poole won last night toward financial services products or credit repair services with Christina Smith, who is a valued member of our Love and Stuff community, comes weekly to the Love and Stuff show. And when I asked, could we elevate the voice of her business, she said, oh, I'd be honored here. Here's a $200 or $199 voucher for anybody to use up through December 31st. And so I'm so excited because we could all up our love game by leveraging our credit better so that we can be in better positions to build businesses, to build things that can help our community. And Christina is, yes, I am a crybaby, indeed. This 199 financial freedom is Tabitha, you're absolutely right. And so Ingrid, I'm so happy that you're going to be working with Christina. I've connected her with some other women, and Christina will have you back. Again, I want to elevate in this moment the voices of entrepreneurs within our community. The voices of, again, it's 74% women, so that's not lost on me. And brothers, we're going to be elevating brother entrepreneurs as well. But in this moment, since it was She's Cooking Something, thank you for being a title sponsor. You are phenomenal. You are a phenomenal woman. You are a go-getter. I love that. You take initiative and you're just real people. And I love that about you, Christina. I appreciate you. Thank you for being behind the scenes. As beautiful as you are, you can be in front of the scenes any day. brothers. She is single, but I think she's single, not single. I think she's, got a date thing going on, but not married yet. And I hope I didn't mess anything up. If whomever you might be dating exclusively, I apologize. But I know that you haven't sent me a wedding invitation. That's all I'm saying. She's a mother, just an outstanding young woman. And I appreciate that you share as a title sponsor for last night's event. Absolutely multifaceted. Thank you, Tabitha. I should have you on. This is my home girl to my home girl. This is my homie. This is June Rochelle Eaton. And like Yashika, I've been knowing June since we were teenagers. And June has always been a true friend and partner since the beginning. As I was thanking her last night, she said, anything for you, Marcus. And I really believe that. She has been that person. Anytime that I've asked June to do something, just like Yashika, what do you need me to do? What can I do? You see the beautiful studio behind her, where she is an entrepreneur. She's also a realtor. She's also multifaceted, praise and worship leader, does a lot of different things in our community. She owns Detroit Couture, who was a sponsor last night, a $50 gift certificate that Cynthia Green won that certificate. June's also agreed to participate in our mock wedding because she has My Dream Bridal Salon as one of her businesses. So we're going to be doing a mock wedding. We're kind of waiting to see, how the spikes come down, because we want some of you to be in person at that event. It's going to be a tea time wedding. And some of you will participate in our dating game, and you will be able to be flown in wherever you are to participate as a bridesmaid, a groomsman, or the bride. And so we're working toward that event, and June will be the title sponsor for that event. You should shop Detroit Couture. June, another beautiful person like Christina, could be in front of the camera all day. I have had the pleasure to interview her on some platforms, but she is okay with being behind the scenes and helping them reach other people's business goals as a business coach. She also offers that. So you can follow her, June Rochelle Eaton, or My Dream Bridal Salon, or I can't think of the name of the realtor if you're looking to move or purchase a home, and Detroit Couture. She has all of these businesses, and I love June, and June loves me, and I am so proud to be connected to her. She is, like Christina, a go-getter sister and a great person to have as a business coach. Thank you, June, for gifting into Love and Stuff the way that you have. And I hope that we continue to do great things together. Regal sister with many, many ministry gifts. Thank you so much. That is correct. Let's see. Diane Rudolph, a former manager of mine, actually from the city of Detroit. She retired several years ago after 31 years of service to the city. She has written a book recently, Succeed in the Business World, Discover Your Professional Calling. And Sandra D, who I'll talk about in a minute, was a winner of one of her books. You can go to dianerudolph.net and purchase her book. I believe it's $19.99. Thank you, Diane, for the giveaway of one of your books during our She's Cooking Something. And thank you for attending. I am so thankful for our relationship, and thank you for all that you're doing, and much success to you. Coco Kemp, you have seen her in our Love and Stuff community. Her and Michael Kemp, she's entering the room. Great timing. Her and Michael Kemp are a power couple. He is the owner of a funeral home business, and she just launched a grand opening for Polish Me Pretty. Thank you for your commercial content last night to encourage people to come to Polish Me Pretty. We hope that you will be in partnership with us for our giant mock wedding opportunity, kind of as a day spa for those ladies who will be a part of the bridal party that will come from all different places. And we'll be talking more about our tea time wedding opportunity that you will participate in partnership with Polish Me Pretty and Detroit Couture, as well as My Dream Bridal Salon. Thank you, Coco Kemp. I appreciate you for supporting us in this effort. Another gentleman behind the scenes, and his wife, I'm going to show, I didn't get a picture of the two of them together. Sorry for the two of you. So I have to go back and forward to that. I'll go back. Okay, let me go forward. Okay, let me go back. See why I need Essie? Okay. Nathaniel Nate Austin. From the beginning, he and his wife have been supportive. They have provided financial support to Love and Stuff. These commercials and ads and boosts cost money. The things that we do cost resources. So we try to the best we can to cover those resources with your purchases of Love and Stuff gear. That Love and Stuff gear purchase also helps us to help people in the community. But we also have partners who say, hey, I want to sew into Love and Stuff. And this couple was one of our early partners, and they've been partnering ever since. At the end of this, you will see a new design for the Love and Stuff backdrop that Nate, who has a design company, has done. He provided consultation to me in the preparation of this event. He has been gracious to give that time to me and to give that backdrop to donate it to Love and Stuff, and all of his technical expertise to just share that information with me has been golden. So Nate, thank you so much. And thank you to Mika Austin, who has been just one of the she-rolls in our Love and Stuff community, who has shared content, who has shared feedback, and that whatever I've asked for her to do, she has been there. She has her personal health challenges and she perseveres through those to even help. So sometimes she's in the bed, on bed rest, helping us. And I can't tell you what that means to me, Tamika, what that means to me, Nate. And I wanted people to see your faces because you're normally behind the scenes and you're not seeking glory and saying, hey, I'm doing this for Love and Stuff. Probably nobody ever knew any of that stuff. And I just wanted people to see what happens behind the scenes because they normally just see me in front of the scenes. Thank you all so very much. I jumped ahead. It's great to have friends. And here is one of my friends, Sandra D. I call her Sandra D. Orphelia Moraney Jr., but her real name is Sandra Moraney. And another one of my friends, Alicia Bradford. She was mentor. I'm going too fast. It meant the world to me to have my friends there. I have a cauldron of friends, and they're very busy people in their own lives. But two of them took out some time to be with me and to support me. And just knowing that you were in the room brought something to me, strengthened me to help do what I need to do. And you're often behind the scenes. I may often thank you in an inbox, a text, or a Zoom face-to-face, but I wanted others to know that when they see my face up front, that you're somewhere behind in the balcony among other friends cheering me. But for this event, you were two cheerleaders that I want you to know, and I want people to know that I'm proud to be connected to you. Thank you so much, Sandra Moraney and Alicia Bradford. Of course, Kamal Williams is one of our associate producers. He normally holds down the LinkedIn when we're doing multiple platforms, and he does anything that I've asked for him to do from North Richland Hills, Texas. So much love from me to you, Camus. That's my name for him. That's our name for him. But his name is Kamal Williams, and I'm so thankful for him. This is our right hand in Love and Stuff. J. Gerald Harvey IV is our senior associate producer, and he does whatever we ask for him to do. Sometimes even at the last minute, whatever we ask and need of him, he is behind the scenes most of the time. You're going to get a chance to see more of J. Gerald Harvey IV in front of the scenes as we work toward our men's space opportunity. So he and Darren Williams are two of the voices that we're going to elevate, along with a couple of other voices that we want to elevate. And our plan for that kind of debut show will happen just before the Super Bowl, if there is a Super Bowl. I think there will be a Super Bowl. So there will be something for the men's space. It's been a little bit more coming, working with the brothers, because we know our brothers have a unique and dynamic way of building relationships with people, brothers that haven't been in their circle of influence. And so we're mindful of that. And so we're trying to take our time and making the right steps to make a solid community space for them. But you'll hear more about men's space, and I can't be more thankful for Jay Gerald. Yes, I'm grateful for the team. You've seen this face before the camera. Very early on, Richard Dickey Mason, actor, comedian, writer, model, all of that. You've seen his face very early on before we started the dating game. And then because of the response, we did the dating game in which he participated in the dating game. But what you don't know is that Richard Dickey Mason is always behind the scenes, helping, advising, bridging, lending. He is our face and model for our Love and Stuff t-shirt and sweatshirt and hoodie collection. There are commercials that were done that he starred in, if you will. He also wears the product in production. So many of the acting productions that he's been in, he's worn our Love and Stuff merchandise. And I am just so proud to be connected to him. And anytime that I've asked him anything to do, he's always willing if he is available to do it. Richard Dickey Mason, man, I thank you so much for being behind the scenes and helping us to propel Love and Stuff forward. I'm proud to have you as part of the community. Thank you so much. You didn't get to see his face last night. It was I didn't think he was going to be available, and then at the last minute he would have been available, and it didn't quite work out to get him on screen. But ladies, I wanted you to see this actor model gentleman. So if you go in his inbox, go right, go correct, because he will need you to be bringing something to the table. If by this real time he is still single, I don't know, but I'm just saying what I'm saying. Okay. This is a face that you will not often see before the camera because she won't often come on the camera. This is Kimberly Wagner, and she, from day one, has been a supporter of all things Love and Stuff. She is the Chief Policy Officer for the City of Detroit, and she is my boss. She would never have me say that publicly. She said, I'm your colleague, I'm your sister, and she is a sister and all things sister. She is an advocate for all things Marcus Holmes and all things Love and Stuff. You will see her also modeling Love and Stuff gear. She was one of the models that we had in our push for merchandise for you to purchase. And she's always behind the scenes, helping to edit and proof and provide feedback and all of those things. I'm so grateful for you, Kimberly Wagner, and thank you for all that you have done and are doing for our Love and Stuff community. I love her too. That is Kim, Autumn is saying, yes. So next, our next event is happening on November 27th, the day after Thanksgiving, Stuffed with Love, a spoken word event. LaShawn Phoenix Kotarin is a member of our Love and Stuff community. And believe it or not, she calls me dad. I just look young. And I'm proud to be called dad by her. She is phenomenally gifted in spoken word and phenomenally gifted as an artist. She also sings, writes, produces music. We'll work with Facebook to make sure that she can work some of that in. She will be our co-host for the event, Stuffed with Love, a spoken word experience. That's going to be LaShawn Phoenix Kotarin, and there will be other voices that we will elevate in poetry that night. You will not want to miss that, and you'll begin to hear more about that event with LaShawn Phoenix Kotarin, who has been a staunch supporter of all things Marcus Holmes and Love and Stuff. From the beginning, she's been with us on our weekly nights as her work schedule might allow her to be. But she is so valued in our community, and I can't wait for you to hear her voice in spoken word. And I am so proud to be connected to her. So watch out for announcements and flyers for that event and who will all be participating. I wanted to elevate that Lynn Shaw is always behind the scenes as a supporter. Lynn Shaw is experiencing, again, some health challenges relative to her multiple myeloma. And we wish her wellness and health. And even when Lynn cannot participate, cannot, like Tamika Austin, cannot be up and around because of her health challenges, I love Lynn Shaw because she's behind the scenes saying, how are you? How is it going? I'm praying. I can't be there. I can't be up, but I'm praying. What can I do? See, people don't have to be nice, and people don't have to, while they're dealing with their own challenges, still try to help you propel forward your vision. And Lynn, so I want to say to you, as you are convalescing and getting well, much love to you. And as she would say, I love you like a fat kid loves cake. That's her saying, and I love her back in that same way. Thank you, Lynn Shaw. I love you. And here, I believe, is the creation from Nate Austin. He's created a backdrop for me for Love and Stuff. Give me some likes or loves. I love it. And I thank you, Nate, for gifting this to the Love and Stuff community. I will be utilizing it as I get my backdrop situated in different shows and for different opportunities. I'm so thankful. I'm grateful to you. I made it through all of those thanks without tears streaming down. I'm proud of myself. Because as I stated at the outset, hearing the news of Bishop Rance Allen passing landed on me in a way that pushed the emotions forward. He is one of my vocal idols, and you just think people will be around forever, but none of us will. But I'm so grateful for the time and space that I shared with him. As I indicated earlier, I didn't get a chance to work with him, just conversations that I've had with him that were casual, but substantive, in that he imparted wisdom and knowledge to me, as I think he would to anybody. He was a gracious soul, but a greatly gifted soul. And he has gone on to get his reward. And I am going to carry forward the things that he imparted to me, and my attempt at those falsetto goals and those great vocal stylings. I will always think of him as I'm attempting to reach those goals. As I stated, he's one of my vocal idols, like Marvin Gaye, and some of that falsetto work that they did has been goals. Our goals of mine have been for a very, very long time. And I will continue to do those vocal stylings for years to come. And when people ask me who influenced that, I will be proud to say I'm trying to be like Bishop Rance Allen in that vocal styling when I grow up one day. Rest on, great soldier. I'm grateful for him and every person that you saw who has been in front of the camera this weekend or behind it. Love and Stuff could not be the community that it is without them and you. My final thank you, and for which I am grateful, is to you, to those of you that have over these 3 years supported Love and Stuff, have given to Love and Stuff, have been encouraged and inspired by Love and Stuff. This thankfulness moment, this gratefulness moment is for you. Thank you if you've purchased a t-shirt dress, a t-shirt bag, a hoodie, a sweatshirt, a performance tee. Thank you if you purchased access only today or yesterday or will in the future. Thank you if you've watched any of the content and clicked like, commented, or shared. Thank you if you pledged to be in support with us through your business by donating products, services, and or resources to the members in the community. Thank you if you've ever been in front of the camera to share your life space or behind in the inbox to share some moment that you were willing to be transparent or anonymous with that was input for one of the shows. Thank you. Your voice, your presence, your support, and your heart matters in the Love and Stuff community. So keep it coming and keep bringing to the Love and Stuff community the great value and contributions that only you can bring. I'm Marcus Holmes. This is a gratefulness moment on my gratefulness journey every day, which you can join. It's simple. It's 3 things that you're grateful for. And I think I've shown you more than 3, but 3 things you're grateful for, speaking them aloud 3 times and sharing them with 3 people. It will change your world and the world around you. And because of that gratefulness journey that started with Princess Irene Holmes, bless her memory, who was my mother, who passed away in December of 2014, I've written a book that will soon be out, The Gratefulness Journey Every Day, to inspire you to a more grateful life in 30 days. I hope that you will purchase that book and share it widely when you see it on one of the social media platforms, as it will be available on Amazon exclusively. And I am just grateful to have the opportunity to be the facilitator of this Love and Stuff community, not the guru. I'm working on my love relationship with the Father. He will tell you. I'm working on loving me better, exploring the love of me more so that I can better love Autumn, who is my sweetest, sweetie girl in the whole wide world, and my nieces, and my brother, and my nephew, and the community around me. And as I do that, hopefully they will love others better as well. What about you? Can you up your love game? Can you become a better agent of love in this world? I hope that you believe that you can. I certainly do. And I hope that you will stay on this journey with us, that you will go to the Love and Stuff page, click follow, that you will join the gratefulness journey every day. And I'll drop the link in the comments, that you will purchase access to the She's Cooking Something, which is access only, and that you will start your own journey of more love in your life and more love in the world. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you soon on the Gratefulness Journey every day. And I'll see you Tuesday at 8:30. We will be in the throes of the election of our lifetime. And I hope that you will be on the side of change as we move forward to being more love in our country and more action toward the beloved community. Also, join me tomorrow at 2 p.m. We will be interviewing some folks that are running for election. Stay tuned for more detail about that. But in any regard, the Love and Stuff journey happens every day. And if you join us, we promise to bring you great content that you can use to power your love game. Have a grateful day.